Starting off with this video, I wanted to quickly go over the main menu with this level, as I had to make it its own little like diorama piece, I guess, just so that I could really sell the idea of what I wanted to go with. So if I was to quickly run through, here's the menu. I just wanted you to, go through this little scene and frame it all nicely so that you could see all the levels and you could see in the background this little like Viking village. So let's go up and boot up the village level quickly, just to show you what I mean as it comes through, and it lets you play. And we could go back here and return back to menu, just showing that it loops quite nicely back and forth to this level, and seamless travel between all 4 of the levels. So with this first level, I wanted to achieve something really simple. I wanted to make a Bifrost bridge that slowly over time, I think within the span of about 30 to 50 seconds, it all breaks apart and decays. So as you'd be playing the level, it'd all break apart and make it harder for you to jump across the platforms and eventually fall off, leading to just a fairly quick and efficient map. And I'll just leave it running to show the degradation of the map as it goes. Here's Thor's hammer that would land, and after it would land you'd be able to pick it up and use it to fight your friends with, causing the game to be, I suppose, even faster in a way. It really starts to speed up in a second, as I really wanted it to, after a while, really start to split apart. I was thinking about keeping it going, but after a while I thought I might as well run it first to see how people get on, and it was about this point where people started to fall off, so I thought I might as well leave them to it here and just keep this as the final state of broken. So right here with this level, I wanted to give it just a simple vibe of this little island base with a Viking longship, a nice guard tower, one little house and a statue in the middle as a central point. I thought it'd be a nice simple map for people to get into and fight with, and then we have the little funeral boats to signify when a player would die. It would start setting on fire and start moving out to sea like this, just as a nice little hidden touch that people might not even notice. And then, if we were to play the level quickly, over time, the thing that would get the map smaller is a dragon would come down and start breathing fire on the level, as you'll see in a moment. I won't run it all, I'll just wait about 30 seconds for the tower to start falling, because I think that'll really sell the level. The ship starts to leave, which means any player that was on the ship will die, and the fire starts being breathed down by the dragon. The tower collapses, and then another strip of fire comes in to really shrink the map down even more. And I feel like that chaos of the fire come down, the tower breaking, and all of your friends fighting could lead to some really fun combat scenarios and just wacky playthroughs of the levels, which is really what I wanted to try and encapsulate with this game. There's the final strip of fire, and that's all for this level. And then obviously winner takes it all. So up last we have the castle level, and while I wasn't finished modelling the castle level really because of how the assets are, I'd have to make all of these tower armaments myself so I could truly make all the things destructible and fall, as I wanted the walls to start caving in and falling as the tower gets attacked, and with all of the towers in the background falling and all breaking apart. I got some of them working, but overall the sequence itself wasn't truly finished. I could show you what I have. I'll just load the sequence up so that you don't have to wait for it, as right now not much happens in the level, but I did have grander plans of fire arrows coming in and start making towers fall, and all these different armaments would fall in and start to cave, leading to just this one being made, so that it would force all the players to get in a combat encounter in one area, which would bring the level much closer together. So right off the bat, here we have the little church tower in the background that's just been destroyed, and in about 40 seconds or so I'll cut it down in editing. The tower in the background will get destroyed and then cause another house to get destroyed as well. So here we are with the wizard tower being destroyed. I feel like having these towers in the background being destroyed is quite a nice touch. I also wanted the castle walls in the background to start getting destroyed over time, but with the meshes collision it just wasn't very feasible. If I had more time to develop this idea, I'd definitely have all of this start to collapse and start honing in just this area, but as of right now, with the development time I have left on the project, it's not too feasible. But in the grand scheme of things, I do feel like this project is a success, and I feel like a lot of design inspirations I've took for this project were successful and really led to the project just being a whole lot stronger, especially with the addition of these asset packs, as Unreal Shapes just wouldn't do it as much justice as this. Just all these meshes that I've used and all the little features and everything, it's really brought this project to life in a whole league above any of the others that I've done this year.